Hello, I'm Jeff Boer. I'm here at the Maker Faire because I've sort of realized that there's a fusion between sort of technology and art that we call making. Of course, I came out of the craft world and then into the art world, and I'm finding now that the maker world is probably the place where I belong, because for the last 26 years it's always been about making objects for me, not just making art. So bringing these two things together is why I'm here today, to sort of celebrate and show my work to the maker community. One of the things I've been doing for many years as well is I've been making art ties for a long time, and I also teach a design and presentation course at the Alberta College of Art. A few years ago, one of my students came up with this idea where, I'll show you, he had this idea that we could he came up with a ring that was a bushing that spun like a gear on your hand. We realized that if we were going to make a few different versions of these, the rings could actually come together and they would run like an operating system on your fingers. To that end, we started making other additional devices like this, where you could load the ring, put it together, and once you do that, you can start adding increasingly more and more rings and make increasingly more complicated objects, like this thing, which we call the tri-spinner. Even the tie that I'm wearing right now, we've created a magnetic clip. So if you look at the top of this tie, it's actually one of our rings and this magnetic clip. You can load this, and then I can attach this to my tie, and I end up with an artwork tie that's also a piece of jewelry. I'd like to show you one of my craziest things. Part of our project is to see if we can also make increasingly more complicated things, as I mentioned before. Here's the ultimate. This is a gearing components used to build this piston tie, little carburetor. But again, these are all just the rings and components from our gearing system. And of course, over here we see that the rings come in packages, and we're slowly working towards making this into a commercial venture. So next year we hope to launch this company and go public and sell these all over the world.